Hello friends, thanks for joining me. This is Beatrice with Bees Planning and Memory Keeping. And in today's video, we will be working in my Scrappy Spiral Notebook by Heba Alsibai from My Little Journal. And we are scrapbooking, I believe this is week 51, and it's December 16 through the 22nd. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. I truly appreciate you checking out my video. So I printed out my pictures in different sizes that pertain to the journal box sizes. So I believe when you purchase the journal, you get a PDF. I'm not sure if that's just for members of her community or if it's, I don't remember how it works, but either way, their sizes are very easy to figure out. What I did was I made a canvas template, and all I have to do is every time I want to print pictures is drop my pictures into the correct template, because there are two different, I think it's two, maybe it's like two double page, so four. There might be a fifth one. I don't recall how many templates there are. I don't have the book in front of me while I'm doing this voiceover. Either way, you can check them out at hebalsibai.com. Down below, I will leave a link to her website and also to her YouTube channel if I can figure that out. So I'm just cutting up my pictures. I use my home printer to do this, and like I said, I use Canva to resize my pictures, and it works great because I don't have to really think about it. I just drop my picture in, and I can, move it around, or I can make it larger if I want. And if you notice, I think I printed them a couple of the pictures are a little bigger than the box, and that's also okay. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rule that says that the pictures have to be a certain size. And you're going to notice that I'm going to switch some of my pictures around because I noticed that I printed one of my pictures in the wrong, I made it landscape instead of portrait, and now I have to figure out where am I going to put it. So here I'm just playing around, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I didn't really like that because I wanted to use that left-hand column to put in the dates of the week. So here's where I say, oh, this works. And anyway, those three pictures on the right-hand side are all from the same day. Actually, all those pictures on the right-hand side are from the same day. So it kind of works perfectly. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. The top left picture is our first snowfall of the season. And they had said it wasn't going to snow, and then it snowed. Story of our life. The second picture is my youngest grandson, and my daughter had just given him a bath. And when she brushes his hair goes crazy. He looks like he's going to have curly hair. So right now it's a little, it's starting to get longer, and it's kind of crazy, but we love it. He looks so cute. I am going through my stack of 4x6 cards, and I'm just looking for something that I can use as a kind of like pattern paper, but I didn't want to pull out pattern paper. I wanted to use my stash, and I had some of these cards, and I'm sure you saw that was from 2020, so we won't be using that anytime soon. But I really kept going back to this green and polka dot card, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down into two strips and piece it together. And honestly, you cannot tell that it is not one full piece of paper. It worked out perfectly. So then let's see. Then we have my grandson who had who thought it was real cute. He thought he was adorable wearing his little reindeer headband. And I mean, he does look adorable, but that's my grandson. He's always going to be adorable. And then the bottom picture is of my youngest grandson, the one you see in the second row, with Santa Claus. And they were kind of having a moment. They were like staring at each other. And he had kind of a smile on his face, but that didn't last long. And as you can tell, the my older grandson was not in the picture because he did not want anything to do with Santa Claus. Nothing at all. Did not even want to go near him. We finally did get a picture of both of them with Santa, but I had to be in the picture, my daughter had to be in the picture, and his father had to be in the picture. So it became a family portrait. And of course, he's not even looking at the camera. He's facing away from the camera because he refused to even be in the picture. Well, stories to tell when he's older, right? And that picture is actually also, most of these pictures with the tree and stuff are also going to be documented in my December daily. So I really didn't feel the need to add too much writing to it. So I'm just telling you the story because my December daily will be up during July, which is Christmas in July, and then you'll have an opportunity to see it. These little washi sticker strips that I'm using here, border strips, are from December Daily from maybe 2 years ago. I think they were it was either part of the kit or it was part of the Advent calendar. I'm not 100% sure. But it was from a few years ago, and the labels you see below it are from Studio Calico. And I print my journaling on clear sticker paper, which works perfectly because once you peel the backing, you can't even tell that it's sticker paper. It looks like it's printed right in the book. And honestly, this has made my scrapbooking life so much easier because I am really behind in all things project life. And this was a great way to get ahead. And I won't be using this for 2025 project life just because I'm being a little more intentional with my picture taking. And so I think I will be, I don't think, I know I'm doing the 9x12, but I will be using a scrappy spiral notebook to tell my 2025 stories, like things that maybe I want to expand on, that, place we went or something we did. More of a stories book for 2025. And I will also be using one for other projects like, hopefully, Project Life and, not Project Life, I'm sorry, Day in the Life and Week in the Life, as well as my Me, Myself, and I project. I might even consider using one of these for December Daily next year. Not 100% sure, but I am thinking about it. It is great quality paper. You can stamp on it. It is a nice thickness. It does not, I have not found any bleed through. I have already worked in the front half of the book, so I'm kind of like now working from the back, and eventually I'll meet up where I started, which I want to say I've gotten all the way to August. And this book is holding my stories from July 1st to December 31st. I got a little bit of adhesive on my picture, and that was a little annoying, but I will end up covering it up because we don't really need to know that it is 2024. We already know that. I was thinking about centering my pictures, but then I was like, no, I think I want to use that little space there on the right for some sort of embellishment, maybe stars or something. And then we're going to add this picture in. And I do need to trim it down because it was a little longer than the rest of them and it wasn't stacking very nicely. And I just realized that it is not straight. So we're going to just fix that there. Some of these little labels that I'm using, most of them are from El Studio. There are some from Ali Edwards. It's just a mishmash of things that I have in my Christmas holiday collection. And, you know, that's good to use your stash, right? This is a perfect way to use it. And since I want to keep it as flat as possible, I'm sticking to labels and washi tape and things like that. So here you can see, you cannot see that I pieced them together. Once I glue it down, can't tell. And I really enjoyed making this page. I had my heart set on this paper. I'm not even sure why. You know, I threw in some blue there at the bottom and I'm like, well, I guess there's blue on the other page. And, you know, that's fine. There's no big deal. You can basically do whatever you want. And then I saw this Oh What Fun card and I was like, oh, I can cut out the Oh What Fun. But then I kind of forget about it. So I end up not doing that. But you'll see I'm still looking through these 3x4 cards. And like I said, I have a lot of them. I continue to search, and honestly, I don't really know what I'm looking for at this point because I don't need any cards. Everything's already pretty much there. But for whatever reason, I still searched, and then I searched some more. And again, I don't know if you could see that, but there was a 2020 card there. Apparently 2020 was the year of the cards that I did not use. So here's where I'm thinking about that. Let's cut those out. And then I put it aside and I'm like, meh, maybe not. Then I was looking at the labels and I was like, maybe we'll use a label. Don't do that either. And then I'm looking for my humongous Studio Calico stamp. It's the big date stamp. So I'm going to stop for a second because I know it takes me a minute to get the dates on. To save us some time, I did go through my stash and I picked out these December daily words as well as the star stickers and those glittery stars that you see near my left wrist at the bottom of the page. And some of these just say like traditions, and this is a tradition of the kid sitting under the tree while this is his first Christmas. So it was kind of hard getting him to sit still because he's in that crawling stage and he just wanted, as soon as we'd sit him down, he would be on the go. So we got some cute pictures, but most of them he was trying to get away. And I'm just going to add some of these cute little stars. And then you'll also see me pulling out I like the glittery stars because it makes it very cheerful and very holiday. You know, brings the cheer in, I guess, would be a good way of putting it. And I wanted to at least put a few stars down. And those are from Ali Edwards' main kit from this year. And I have a ton of them, so I figured why not use them? So yeah, that's where I was thinking of would be cute to put something there. See, I realized I needed a little more adhesive there, and once it's down, you can't tell that that was pieced together. I mean, you could a little, but you really have to be watching or staring at it. Next, I'm going to pull out a sticker sheet. I think I'm going to do that now. A sticker sheet from Vicky Booten, and it's little puffy stickers from Evergreen and Holly, I think it's called. And they're just cute little stars, and just to give it a little more texture, a couple hearts, and add a little more texture and depth to the layout. So with that said, now is when I'm going to pull out my ginormous Studio Calico date stamp. This thing is a weapon. You definitely can hurt someone with this thing if you threw it at them. And the numbers are so hard to like move. Oh, I mean, it's like work to get your to switch the dates on it. I end up using the Stays On because I couldn't find my other stamp set, and I was like, well, oops, sorry about all that shaking. That looks perfect. I didn't realize that my table shook that much. And with all that inking, I still managed not to get a perfect stamp. The 20 in 2024 does not stamp perfectly. So I will go back eventually and correct that with a fine liner pen. Now we're going to do the December 16th. And that one actually stamped perfectly. So now now's when I'm going to correct it. And then I believe the only other thing I need to do is, I don't remember what I added between December 16 and 2024. So it's going to be a surprise for both of us. And then this pretty much it. This is pretty much the end of the video. Actually, no, it's not. After I stamped the date, I realized I think I still need something over there. So I will eventually pull out a Allie Edwards washi tape from her December Daily main kit. And it's a thicker tape. So I end up splitting it in half. Like, here's where I think I'm done. And then I'm like, no, I'm not done. Here we go. Here's the tape. I haven't used it yet, so it was really hard to peel up, but the colors work perfectly. And I decided to split it down the middle, and I'm going to use it on the top and the bottom of that card to kind of frame in the dates. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up so that others can find this content too. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye.